gang, well, welcome to, finally, I'm doing this. I've been meaning to do this series for a long time now. Working title, Off Yonder Gear Garage. May change. Partly inspired by the videos I've been doing for Outdoor Retailer, for their hot picks, and for their Instagram channel. And if you've been watching that, you recognize the garage. Now just in more off-yondery format. And Dad Life has finally allowed me to do it this way. So, speaking of Dad Life, our first review is going to be the Ledlenser KIDLED4R, KIDLED4R. Kid, because it's for kids. LED, because that's the kind of light that's in there. 4, because I'm guessing it's the 4th version, because there's at least a 2 out there, Kid LED 2. And R, because it's rechargeable. Now, we're going to touch on the not as positive, the downsides of this system. And there's some counters to those, but also some, maybe some more work to do. The first one is that came from our field testing. So my 4-year-old, Ray, got this headlamp and loves it. And I'll just throw a disclaimer in there that I believe Ledlenser lists the targeted age usage group for this light to be starting at 6 years old. So take that for what it's worth and why this happened. But what happened was that there's supposed to be a little toggle on the back of this that is what you use to tighten the headlamp to their sweet little heads. That toggle's right here. The reason why it's not on the strap anymore is because curious fingers figure things out, and he just pulled it right off of there. The downside is the only downside here really is that it's just so difficult that I have not yet found the right tooling or sequencing or the trick that is probably done by a machine in the factory, or they have some sort of sheath or something to help get both of these straps. I can get one through, but I can't get the second one through. All right, quick update. Got the toggle back on, just took a screwdriver, had to mash it through there. So can be done. Carry your multi-tool or screwdriver or something with you if you're camping so you can fix this on the fly. Anyway, that's the downside. Now, probably in part why this comes off so easily and why there's not a stop knot or a stitch back or something here is because Ledlenser designed it to come off of your kid's head if it needs to. So if the strap is under load, in the case of my kid, I can imagine it being him wearing this and running around the woods in the dark because he's got the headlamp on and we're camping and he's got a lot of energy before bed. And somehow a branch or something snags the band and hooks him. And then the theory is that it will just release and fall away. Presumably this will be lost in the woods then, but I don't know yet. That's not how we tested this out yet. But that's the theory in the release under load, safety first strap here. So there's that. It's the R in the name is it's rechargeable. So no longer are we dealing with any sort of opening for a battery, simply a plug to plug it in. Now, 2 downsides to this. Charging in general, you can't have instant refresh, meaning when the light's dead, you got to plug it in and take the time to charge it until you can use it again. Whereas with batteries, you take old batteries out, you put new batteries in, it works, you're back on. So there's that. The second thing is they chose to use micro USB plug, which as you may know, you've got to get the plug in there a certain way, i.e. 90% of the time you try the wrong way, you have to flip it over and put it back in. Instead of the new standard, well, hopefully becoming the standard USB-C, which is out there. So maybe the KIDLED4R will be with a USB-C back here. Those are the only two downsides that I've really come across. The upsides are many, and obviously the small, lightweight design comes in this green with a dino themed headband. Also comes in a like a pinky purpley with rainbow themed, depending on what your child prefers. So 2 options there, a little bit gender oriented, if you will, but such is the way. The other great thing is this this strap just comes right off. It's just got this little metal clip in the back. Boink. And then this clip can go onto a shirt or onto a hat or a backpack or elsewhere if the strap is too much. Finally, probably my son's most favorite feature, and another safety feature, we'll roll into this, is so the brightest setting, I believe it's listed as 40 lumens. So we have off, press 1 button, get the dim, which is a fraction, some fraction of 40 lumens. Bump it again, bright, so 40 lumens, and then off again. Pretty simple button cycle. The other button, however, this is where the gold is. There you go, red, night vision preserving, again, if you don't like stare right into it. Flashing red, high vis. Blue. How many of your headlamps have blue lights? Flashing blue. And then the creme de la creme. My son's favorite. You probably guess what it is already. That's right. Flashing red and blue police lights. He'll wear this around the house. Make a siren noise. There's nothing quiet about kids. I just gotta let you know. Anyway, so he loves that, and then off again. So also it has a 20-minute timeout. So if it's left on, more likely in this mode, and he's set it down somewhere, he's gotten tired of it, or he's fallen asleep, hopefully, it will turn off in 20 minutes. That's going to help preserve, obviously, the battery life from just being totally dead by the time you actually need to use it. So there you go. The Ledlenser Kid LED KIDLED4R. Check it out. Great option for camping and fun at home, around the house. I'm hoping to be doing more of these things, so subscribe, follow. I am off yonder across all platforms. Facebook, well, almost all platforms. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and then, of course, the home base, offyonder.com. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks.